Hi YouTube, my name is Serena and I just wanted to introduce myself. I'm going to be doing vlogs. I know it's kind of late, but I'm going to be doing some pregnancy vlogs with me and my boyfriend. I'm currently 28 weeks. I'd just like to kind of say my story. Me and my boyfriend, we are both 18 years old. We have currently been together for 3 years. Found out I was pregnant, we were both pretty happy about it. We didn't we were kind of like surprised, but at the same time we were just like, you know what, we made this decision, so we're gonna stick to it, stay together, do whatever we can for our child. Normal couples, when they get pregnant this young, they jump to so many conclusions like, oh my gosh, I can't do it, we should get an abortion, we should think about adoption. For me and my boyfriend, we had nothing like that on our mind. That's something we never could do. I'm not trying to talk down on people's decisions. It's just we made this decision and so we're just gonna stick to it. We're gonna be parents. Even if it's hard, even if we aren't financially stable exactly right now, we have all the help we can have, and we're gonna do it no matter what. We're gonna do this for our son, we're gonna do this for each other. So that's just how we were. An abortion is something we could never ever imagine doing. Adoption, no. We didn't even have to think about it. That thought never came into our minds when we found out I was. And that's really good, because I honestly myself, I don't think I could ever get an abortion or give my kid away. Like, I know some kids, some teenagers, they're just like, they really can't take care of a kid, and that's understandable, but it's just not my belief. And a lot of people talk down on young mothers. Like my family at first, when I told them, they weren't happy. In my family, they're the type to think, oh no, you're not married with that person, then you shouldn't be having a kid. Like, that's how they are. And their opinions, they brought me down for a long time, but eventually my mom, she started being really supportive. She's already bought some stuff for us to help out. She's gotten us some clothes and stuff, and yeah, so that's pretty good. It's always good to have positive people around you especially when you're a young mom and people are already talking bad about it, But I don't even see it as a negative thing. Like, I don't see why my age or who I am, why that's gonna affect me being a mother. Like, I think I'm gonna do just fine. And my boyfriend, he's really supportive of me. Like, no matter what, he's always there, and that's all I really need, honestly. Like, we never doubt each other as parents. We work together as a team, basically. Like, when I first found out I was pregnant, well, first I told him, obviously, but his mom and dad and his family, they were really supportive. They had nothing negative to say about it. They just said, all right, well, it's time for you both to grow up, like, do everything you can now, work for your child, do it for him. Yeah, I just kind of basically said it, but yeah, we are having a boy. We found out the gender when I was about, I think, 16 weeks it was. But yeah, it's really good to have a big support system, because negative words, they can bring me down sometimes. I know my boyfriend, he doesn't really care. He's the type to be like, oh, I don't care. Like, he's still gonna do what he's doing in life. He's not gonna let other people's words affect how he feels, and that's a really good thing. But for me, maybe it's because I'm pregnant, or maybe it's because I'm just sensitive as a person, but when family talks down on that subject to me, I'm just like, oh my gosh. Like, sometimes at family parties, like, my stepdad, he'll like talk crap all the time about it. Like, if someone's like, oh my gosh, let me feel your stomach, let me see how big it is now, and he'll be like, she shouldn't even be pregnant and stuff like that. And I'm just like, literally, like, I want to break down and cry, because I can't take negative words. Like, I know I'm gonna be a good mom. It's just hard when you have family talking down on you, but it's good that they've calmed down on that, though. Like, I've became so much more of a positive person, and I've matured a lot since I got pregnant. Like, literally, I used to, I'm not even gonna lie, I used to be in a lot of drama. I always want to be in drama. Not want to be, but I would just be kind of caught up in it. And now, like, any little thing, any person from school that I used to go to school with, they say anything to me, I'm just like, I don't care. Like, I have a kid now. I'm gonna be concentrating on way more than, like, all these childish people trying to start things with me. Like, I used to be the one to always want to fight with people, but you know what? I literally learned to just let every single thing go. Like, I don't care what people say. Like, I don't care if it's family, I care, but, like, outsiders, I'm just like, I don't hear anything you say. But yeah, for the most part, me and my boyfriend were doing pretty well. When I first found out I was pregnant, I got a job right away. I moved to a new town, and so everything was new to me, and then finding that out, like, basically the same week I moved here, and I was like, dang, alright, well, I better get a job, start saving up some money, because I had none. I didn't really have work experience either before I found out I was pregnant. Like, I've always babysat, like, in my past and whatever. I've never had time to have a job, really, so. But it's crazy because I got a job within, like, the next week of me finding out I was pregnant, because I filled out an application, and then they gave me a call back the next day, and I was like, wow, I already have an interview. So that was a really positive thing for me. For my boyfriend, when we found out, yeah, of course he wanted to, go out there and get a job himself. Because at the time he was in school, there was really no time for him to have a job. A lot of jobs over here in Minnesota, they demand you to, be out of high school. Well, most jobs do anyways. Or they want you to, have specific hours. And the hours he could have worked, a lot of people weren't demanding that at the time, but now I am 25 weeks and he found a job, like, right away, which is really good. We found a website where they will send you jobs around your area, like, that are hiring, and so he literally made a resume, sent it into these applications. Oh, by the way, he uses Indeed.com, which is a really good website, by the way. So if any of you want to go check that out and need a job, you should check that out. But yeah, and he had so many interviews within the next 2 weeks, it was ridiculous. Like, my phone was blowing up. Oh, can I talk to Steven? Can I talk to Steven? I would like to set up an interview. And I'm just like, gosh. Okay, so we got really lucky there too. And now, next Wednesday he starts. Well, he has orientation for Target Corporate, which is that's like an amazing job right there. He's gonna get paid pretty good as well. And then on Monday he starts officially, and so I'm really happy about that. So now we can start saving up, because we don't want to live at our parents' house anymore. We would rather, go out and get our own place, just so we can have, what a normal family would have is like a house with your kid, that's what we want. We want to be able to, just have our own space, be with each other and our baby when he's here. So yeah, overall this pregnancy has been kind of stressful. It's been happy, it's been exciting, it's been shocking. There's been so many emotions throughout this whole entire thing that, we've experienced it all. We've experienced the sadness of, well, I have anyways, because of my hormones. Like, things get to me really easy. And my boyfriend, I know he's really excited about being a dad, but sometimes he just, I know he's kind of like, dang, really, this is really happening? Like, I think everyone goes through that, and I know I have for sure, because when I first got pregnant, I was just like, seriously? Like, there's seriously a kid in my stomach, like, right now, growing every single day. And now it's becoming more real because my stomach is getting huge. And it's just like, yep, this is definitely real. And now we're 28 weeks and we have about 12 weeks or less left of this pregnancy. And it's just like, it's coming down to, like, the part where we really have to, start getting ready for this baby. We have to start putting our mindset to it. We need to start, like, preparing, getting clothes, diapers. For me, my mom, she already has like some diapers for me and stuff, but I found some websites online where they'll send you like free sampling packs, so I have like 1,000,000 of those, which is crazy. I'm already setting up like these bins just for diapers and baby stuff. Like, we don't have much clothes now, but soon after some baby showers we're gonna see what we have, you know, and then after that we'll have to get some more probably, but yeah, I'm already setting like my whole room up. Pretty soon we want to get a crib so I can put that in my room. Yeah, I'm enjoying being a pregnant lady for the most part. Like, in the beginning I did not get sick. I had no morning sickness except for maybe 2 or 3 times, but that's it. Like, literally I had no symptoms except just getting tired, my food variations, whatever you want to call it, I can't remember the word, but I wouldn't want certain foods and I would crave certain foods, that's it. But for me, my only symptom was just not getting my period, so I went out and got a test and said positive, and I was just like, wow, alright, you know? But yeah, pretty soon, by next weekend, my boyfriend and I are gonna make another vlog so he can be a part of this as well. So I guess I should end this video with saying my symptoms as of 28 weeks. I am 28 weeks today, like this is like my first day of the 28th week, but last week in my 27th week, and actually also in my 27th week, I've noticed that I've been getting a lot of acid reflux in like literally everything I eat. Like, I feel it in my throat and I just feel like I have to puke it out. Like, it upsets my stomach, it upsets like my chest, and I can feel it in my chest, and it's not a good feeling. And also I've noticed that lately I've been getting a lot of nosebleeds for some reason, and when I cry or if I like, you know, just sometimes it'll just like happen, like all this blood will start coming out of my nose, and I'm like, seriously, why? My nose doesn't even hurt, like, I don't understand. But so yeah, I guess that kind of sums up like the major symptoms, I guess. For the past like maybe month or so, I've been getting really out of breath easy. I've been getting really sore easy too. Like, just anything will make me sore, make my legs sore, and I get out of breath really easy over anything, like just walking, going up the stairs. I'm just like, oh, like I can't breathe. And then like, oh, also another major symptom that I've been having for a long time now, maybe like the past like 7 weeks, if I take a shower or anything, like, or even a bath or go in the bathroom when it's like kind of humid in there, I get really lightheaded, and I think it's because my blood pressure gets low or something. But I guess my aunt, she's a doctor, but she says that it's because you're not supposed to have hot water when you take showers when you're pregnant, because that can happen, you know, you get really dizzy and lightheaded if your body temperature is too hot, because the blood flow in your brain or something, I have no idea. But yeah, that's what I've been experiencing, and let me think. Also, I'm always tired. I feel really lazy all the time, and I'll eat something, and then like 20 minutes later my stomach feels freaking empty, and I'm like, seriously, I gotta eat again. Like, it's ridiculous. And I get thirsty all the time. I'm not sure if it's because I have diabetes or not. I have my appointment for like all that testing and stuff next week for my 3rd trimester checkup. It's gonna be a long one because we have to do all these tests, like a blood check and all these blood tests and all that stuff, so that's gonna be fun. I gotta do the glucose diabetes test, you know, to see if I test positive or not. My whole family, like my mom, my grandma, my aunts, they all had gestational diabetes when they were pregnant, so I hope I don't have it. But so yeah, I'm gonna end this video with showing you guys a belly shot that my boyfriend videotaped earlier today when I was at his house before I had to leave, because I like him doing it just so you guys can see like the full thing. But yeah, I'll show you guys that in just a second.